It's Rock Doctor here again. This is a continuation of my 4 essential licks video. What we're going to do today is find another spot on the neck to play those same licks so we can get a little bit more mileage out of them. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it. All right, so first things first. Just a quick review of the first video. We've got an iconic chord progression that the chords go by, and they're 2 measures long. The progression is 2 measures long. So we got this: A minor, in a cycle. Okay, now the licks that we had in the original video. There's 4 of them. Each one lasts again for 4 beats, 1 measure. And you can reference that video for all the how-tos on it. But here's a quick run through of each lick. Lick number 1 is we're in the key of A, pentatonic scale. 5th position, the home scale, the one everybody uses. Okay. The first lick was this guy, B string, 8th fret, whole step bend with some vibrato. That was the first one. The second lick is a descending phrase starting on the 8th fret of the high E string. I go straight down through the scale. There's a blue note in there. Check it out. Now, what happened there, just real quick, was the rhythmic notation of it, the pattern of it is 1 E and a 2 and a 3, 4. So again, reference the other video. The third lick, I call it the 2 frets back move, meaning that I'm referencing this A note on the 5th fret of the E string, and this is a very common little move. Everybody does it. Your grandma does it. It's true. So you move back 2 frets, 3rd fret on the top string, and you pull this off. Okay? There's that one. The next one starts on the G string, and this one is 3 whole step bend, 7th fret. Well, release, a pull off the 5, and then 7 on the D string. There you go. So there's all 4 of them. Now here's what's going to happen. You can play all those licks higher up the neck, and here's how you can do it. Quite simply, without having to think too much. I've got my kitty down here scrubbing on me. That's okay. I don't know if she's in the shot. It's okay. All right, so here's the deal. If you just reference for a moment the 5th fret on the E string, A note, okay? We're going to look now down to the next string and find the next A, which is the 12th fret, okay? Look. Now here's what's happening. It's very simple. I'm going to visualize the physical shape of the scale itself. So what do I mean by that? Let's look at it string by string. On the low E, I've got this stretch, 5 to 8. Some people use their ring finger, some people use their pinky. Doesn't matter. Okay? So that's basically what's 5 plus 3, 8. 3 fret span. Okay? Now, let's go to the next few strings. After that, we've got a little short stretch, 5 to 7. On the A, on the D, and the G. We go to the B string, and we've got 5 to 8. I use my ring finger up there. The last string doesn't fall into play in the new position, but here it is, 5 to 8. So we're just going to take that whole situation, all those shapes, let's just one shape, and move it up here, watch. 12th fret A, that's where we're at now. That's my point of reference. Don't worry about the big E yet. Forget it, okay? Let's just think about the A. It'll lock your brain into the key better. All right, so here we have it. The first one was that big stretch. This time it's 12 to 15. Then we have 3 little stretches if we think about the original home shape up here. So now we're on, where am I? D string. And I'm going to play 12 and 14. Next string, G string, same thing, 12, 14. Next string, don't do this. Oh my God, what's wrong? Why is it wrong? Well, the tuning of the guitar forces us to change our normal shape, the original shape. When we get to this string, we've got to move up a fret to 13 and 15. So now you got this. And then the last string we have available to us is the high E, and that's going to be 12 to 15. Right? Now, one thing you can do when you're learning this stuff, but we're talking about guys that are, and gals that are just getting started on this lead guitar thing. All right, you can just practice this, back and forth. You can just use all downstrokes, whatever you want. Work towards down and up strokes if you want to play a little faster, but just take your time. Practice along with the drum track. Try to play quarter notes, eighth notes. Don't go too fast though. And get it in your head. Get it in your fingers. All right. Now let's talk about the licks. Okay. From the original video with the 4 essential licks, the first lick was this. The B string, 8th fret, whole step bend with some vibrato. It lasts for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4. Well, if you want to do it up here, this G note is on the high string of our new position, 15th fret. There it is. Okay. The second lick, if we go back to the original one, was this. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now, unfortunately, I can't play that exact series of notes in this position because, well, for example, check this out. These 2 notes, C and E, they're not there. I've got a G and an E. So here's what I did. I composed another version of the lick using this shape that follows the pattern of it, the way it descends, and also the rhythmic notation of it. So instead of this, I wanted to have something that did that using this shape. So here's what I came up with. So let me just play it first. All right, here goes. So it's almost identical as far as the structure of it, with the last note being the exception. So here's what I had. Look, on the high E, I played 15 to 12, pulled it off. Okay? Now, on the next string, I played the blue note. Ooh, ooh. That's 16. And I pulled off, I think, 16 to 15 and then to 13 on the B string. So now I've got this. Then I go to the G string and I'm going to play 14, 12. Then I went back up to 14 because that's an A note. I wanted to end on that A. It's a pretty safe note in the key of A. Reason being, I suppose, is this chord progression as you go through it. A minor, there's an A in it. They linger at the end of the progression on an F. There's an A note. Yeah, so it's a pretty safe note. Most safe notes that you play, any notes you linger on, are chord tones. So I'm picking the safest one that follows the pattern. So here's the lick again. And again, it's the same rhythmic notation. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. All right, third lick, the 2 frets back move. So what do we got? Here it is down here. I started 2 frets back in the A. Now we can do that here too. Watch, here's the A. The fingering is unchanged. Miraculous. So you see, you don't have to really think that much about expanding the fingerboard if you just, if you know what you're doing. Okay, so the 2 frets back move here in this position. Watch, here's the A, 12th fret, A string. 2 frets back, and I've got, let me do it first. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Here, now fret-wise, here's what I had. I hammered on the A from 10 to 12. Next string, D string, same thing. And I slid from 12 to 14 on the D. Okay, 3 more notes. G string, 12, 14, twice. I played it twice as I wanted to have the same amount of notes as the other guy. Here it is again. All right, last one. In the original position, we had this on the G string. That was 7, bent 3 times. Released, pulled off the 5. And 7, the A note on the D string. Now, what's happening here is you just move everything down a string and follow the shape. So instead of this, I'm going to find that same D note here. Look, 15 on the B. Release it, pull it off to 13, and then I go to 14 on the G. There it is. Now, the big trick now is to practice these things until you've got them on autopilot. Then try to play along with a backing track that's in the key of A. This iconic one's great. If you recognize it, great. That's what I would use. But it'll work with pretty much anything, I would say. All right, so I guess the next thing I have to do is turn the backing track on and play these licks. Okay, here goes nothing. Memorize the licks first, you know, get some muscle memory going, practice them slowly, then set up a backing track and slow it down. Half speed, 3/4 speed, try to lock into the groove. You know, you've got to play to the beat, you've got to really know where the chords are, what the chords are, or at least hear them. Pretty much everybody uses versions of these licks. You can assemble them in different orders. There's no set pattern here. I mean, you don't have to like play it exactly like this, but this is a good place to start if you don't know any of this stuff. You know, once you get that down, try you know, juxtaposing them. And what else can I say? I always say this to my students: make sure you can say the lick, sing the lick in your head or actually with your voice. If you can say it, you can play it. If you can't say it, you don't know what the F you're doing. So make sure you hear the stuff in your head. It takes a little while to get to the point where, you know, you can stop thinking about what you're physically doing and how the notes go. That gets in the way of trying to focus on the track and playing to the groove. It does. But eventually, if you work on it enough, these things just fall right out of you. As soon as you stop thinking about what you're doing, music comes out. It's a miracle. All right, what else can I think of right now? I guess that's it. Practice slowly. Don't play any faster than you can play accurately. Don't practice mistakes. Slow it down. You know, don't be in a big hurry. You can get there. It's going to take some time to get all these things happening. You know, there's things that we still have to cover in other videos, like how to bend a whole step, bend this guy, and get it in tune and vibrato it. That takes some time to get right. It's a muscle memory thing, but it takes a long time to get there. So many things that I'll cover in upcoming videos.